Anyway.
I'm Monami. By now, there's nothing more for me to say. Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now. Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome. That's why I'm gonna fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation. That's basically it.
Alright, good talk.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this?
If only we hadn't been talking for an hour and a half about these notions.
In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
I feel like it's possible that we overlooked something.
Overlooked,
Let's
huh?
bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Exactly! We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but we need to find out what it is, no matter what. Realistically, the only possibility is the poison. So poison or blue paper, probably.
Let's consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
Get out of the way.
I agree with that. That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing.
By the way, my son is here. He is blocking the camera, you know, as a cat is known to do.
See. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
Well, it could have been a pretty wicked poison, but it wasn't.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
Is it? This is news to me.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Is that even true in the first place?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
Was it on the fucking duct tape? It was sucked into his mouth, right?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
Yeah, I was thinking, no, it could have still been in those fire grenades then. Because Monokuma didn't let us go in, right? Because I was thinking, oh, but we would have died if we inhaled it as well. No, Monokuma didn't let us into the warehouse for a while, which we assumed was because of the smoke, but if the poison did get dissipated into the air...
No, The warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
That would explain the paper as well, right? That's just stuck on the inside of the tape.
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
It's either the fire grenades, which seems logical based on the fact there should have apparently been more in there than just those. But it could have been something stuck to the tape.
Are there any left?
Hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
Okay, then yes, air is what we're going for. Alright, here we go, boys. Into the pits of the mind. Health could be doing better. What state was the poison in when it affected Nagito? Gas. Okay. Throw the duct tape away then. Oh, I know, of course it could have never been that, could it? Because then there would have been evidence of, like, the paper left behind, and there wasn't anything else under the tape. Of course not. I thought that was the less likely one regardless, but I never should have even considered it to begin with, because there was nothing under there. Boy, all of these minigames have suddenly become a lot more intricate. How did the poison enter? Through his nose. The fuck is the last question gonna be? Is it gonna be the fire grenades? Oh, there were only 2 questions. Oh, wow.
It's all coming together. What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
Yeah, in which case, who the fuck did this?
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
I guess we're gonna have to assume Nagito told the person in advance what the plan was, right? Like, he has to have conspired with someone finally to have done this.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
Because somebody needed to know about this way in advance.
Breathe that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, what?
He didn't let us go in. Or, the smoke? This, no, liquid. The sprinklers then? Look, I don't know anything about, like, chemistry, alright? Look, I don't know.
The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
Wait, it was? It's heavier than air, it breaks. And it is susceptible to hydrolysis. I don't know what that means.
Of course! Hydrolysis!
I don't know what hydrolysis is.
The chemical bond bonds that formed the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers.
Oh, okay.
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
Excuse me?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Well, no, because the reason we were assuming it was suicide was nobody could get into the building after the panels were set up. Now, it could have been any of us.
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that's...
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right, all the mysteries should be solved now. We should
No.
get on with the voting.
Now,
right?
it can suddenly be any of us again.
Well,
But what? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive. Nagito's malice. Is this really okay? Can we finish this here? That can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
Mm-hmm. We have to assume that at this point, because otherwise they would have had to have just divined that Nagito was going to make this plan and, like, set up a trap ahead of time to, like, snatch the kill from him. That's absurd, right?
Chiaki, what did
In
you
which
just
case
say?
he has to have been working with someone.
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
Oh, I see. They haven't come to the conclusion it was from the fire grenades yet. The container, yes.
I see. Are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
You can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Keep the liquid secure.
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Yeah?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
No?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice? It is just too...
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally
This
it.
quite raises more questions about who the murderer for me is, though, because it occurs to me now, so who technically is the killer here? Is it the person that switched the liquid in the grenades? Or is it the person that happened to throw the grenade that had the poison in it? Or is it all of us because they all had the poison in it?
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I want to just rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt.
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. he'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh? The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right?
No.
Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless.
No.
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is?
Yes.
Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing.
Bro.
And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
Oh, it was. What is this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it was like a flash of light running through the back of my mind. And that's the juice right there, brother, but I already got this juice. Maybe what Akane said just now might be a new clue. From there, I might be able to reach the answer. The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was... Oh god, don't make me do the Hangman's Gambit again. Oh god. Fire grenade. Yeah, I did die here once, by the way. Not surprising, I was coming in with 2 hits.
I see. I got it.
Huh?
The fire grenades. Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse, it can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
Bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the
So
break
that's
room.
what it was.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime. Could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Huh?
Yes, it was. Duh.
I can prove it with this. Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his
Observe the aluminum.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping it.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
Guys,
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide, and...
guys.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
One of us became an accomplice.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Guys.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
I guess, yeah. You don't need to knowingly be involved, do you? I guess that's true.
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
The same moment when we threw the fire grenades.
I see! Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
I hadn't really thought about it, but, you know, yeah, what if it's just a random person suddenly became the accomplice?
Yeah, I think so. When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
You said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
Yes, and we're changing the answer.
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
What if they don't know?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
The person who prepared the fire grenade? Nagito?
I see! It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
One of us.
Crap!
Wait. Set the warehouse fire? So you mean Nagito again? Okay. I mean, we started the fire,
Also
though.
Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
To get us to throw the poison.
I see! Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
Is it really this? Is an unknowing accomplice? That's fucking crazy, dude. Never mind, that is malice if that's the case.
It was a trap.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito.
The only way is if we can determine specifically if somebody knew ahead of time so that they would have done it. But how would we establish such a thing? Right? If we can't establish anybody worked with him prior, it has to just be a random person.
It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Huh? Could it be... Was that Nagito's trap?
That's actually malice at that point. You're right.
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What? What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into
That's
killing him?
fucking insane, dude.
To do that, He set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin
This is
point.
so much worse than I ever imagined it could be. Holy shit, things were so simple at the start of the try. Ah, yeah, someone set up a trap. Where, how'd they get out of the building? Oh no. And it's all been downhill from there. Oh, Christ.
All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison. And then...
Hold on. If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death.
The cause of death is instant from the poison. He dropped the spear after he was dead.
It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Instant death, says so on the label.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of
I mean,
the
I guess
spear.
so, but also instant. It says instant right there.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Oh, well, it's nice of him to confirm it.
Are you fucking serious?
Was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body. It was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened.
Oh my god. What a Machiavellian genius.
His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair.
Alright. We gotta solve it anyway.
Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
I can't deny, the plan is fucking brilliant. But let's solve it anyway. How are we gonna do that? Fuck if I know.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is a fucking amazing plan, though, you can't deny. Like, what a fucking scheme.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
Ah, but we just got word from Boss Man himself. It's the person that made him breathe the poison.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras.
There is, because he could see which grenade was the one that had the poison in it.
If Monokuma doesn't know, this trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Ooh.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you be
So,
Shut
of
up.
course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
But who knows?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Really?
Even if we solve it, it's still fucked up, right? Because if that person that did it genuinely doesn't know, they just drew the short fucking straw and have to die anyway.
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime.
Okay. Doesn't mean the trial is over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it could be clear what kind of trap he set. I have to do it, even if it leads to despair.
Let's do this then.
Okay. Oh. What a face, man. What was inside the fridge? None of those. Right before switching the poison? None of those. What's placed inside the break room? Also none of those. Beyond the Monokuma panel? Nope. His whole body wasn't tied up. How did he support the spear? In order to hurt himself. Tape up, boys. And then where's throw grenades? Is throw grenades already on here? Yes, it is. Damn, I've been skipping for no reason. It's the screen back here. Reason we went to the warehouse, yes. Oops, I let go of the cord. The spear's dangling. Is that on here? Yes. Oh, wait. We got before switching the poison all the way at the back. Oh, I can do this? Oh my god, my whole life just got changed. Peeled the bad boy off. Nagito appears at the restaurant. That's there. Okay. Let's see. Fire grenade was thrown. Oops, I let go of the cord. The plushie is ready. Where's the plushie? That right there. Tie the burned rope to my right hand, which is here. Lighter. Then sprinklers. Nope, sprinklers are going. Here, yes. And mask up. Oop, nope. Wait. No, this is poison. Mask's already on. And inside the break room, poison.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The person who actually arranged this incident was...
Remember to stay hydrated.
Nagito Komaeda. He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan. Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon. Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base, Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory, and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up. As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally, he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared. The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity this should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is? Chiaki?
This is gonna have to be really impressive.
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
You say we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was? He said this to us earlier.
There's no way hope can lose, can break through any despair.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember what that is.
that hope can overcome despair. Oh, his talent?
I see! Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
So, when he placed the poison there, he was gambling on a specific person using it. I believe in you guys. I believe in my ultimate luck. It's definitely gonna be alright.
Just the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
If he yeah, so I guess if he put it there thinking, I bet Hajime takes it, Hajime would have taken it because of the luck, right?
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same...
He will have definitely picked Hajime, won't he? He thoroughly believed that him and Hajime were stepping stones for everyone else. I bet he put it there thinking Hajime will take the poison.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
Dude, guys, we're gonna have to kill Hajime.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
He wouldn't pick anyone else. He wouldn't pick one of the actual ultimates. He will have picked the reserve student. Yeah. He did the same thing when the first killing happened. He depended on his luck, and he was able to get the cleaning duty he wanted. Yeah.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
Hajime, I've got bad news.
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything. He factored in his belief in us, but for some reason he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
No, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the
I like how
villain.
the very last thing that we're gonna make this deduction on is basically just Nagito picked someone with his divine powers to become the accomplice. That's the logic we're about to use, which is that he basically used a cheat code.
A target? Who?
It's Hajime.
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student, and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan?
We can
to
vote
luck?
right now. I know who it is.
He risked his life for that?
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide.
Oh, that's so fucked up, dude. This is really fucked up.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
Hajime. The traitor? Sure.
Let's see. That's it. The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
I don't know, I like the idea that he picked Hajime better personally.
Nagito didn't
Maybe
know who
Hajime's the traitor
was until
still,
the very
though.
end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message.
You want to disarm that bomb, you have to use the Traitor Student's Handbook. Okay.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
It's just as Nagito said at the beginning, his purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we just believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached the answer much quicker. Nah, I like it being Hajime better than it being the traitor. Unless Hajime is also the traitor, in which case, woo, still good, but... He like, explicitly mentioned that we were both stepping stools. The reason this took so damn long. Was it really because we didn't believe in him?
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, He didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that.
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair. That's something he'd say.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
He relied on his luck to aim for a target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. Sounds way too unbelievable to actually happen,
The only
but...
thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our
It's,
votes.
the alternative is just to blindly guess,
But
so...
even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it because they weren't created to do that.
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself!
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor? Hajime, please.
It's me! No? Damn. Ah, disappointment. Alright, it's Chiaki.
It's... you?
I'm so disappointed. When she did the e-handbook, though, I wondered.
Chiaki, you're the traitor?
Please! Hold on!
Aw, you totally guessed right. Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
This is nonsense. Why? Why does this make sense?
Hey, Chiaki. Are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
Man, I like Chiaki as well.
We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation, that is obviously a lie.
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Man. I still want it to be Hajime, dude.
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
Please, there must be some way we can make this be Hajime.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet. If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe... I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost. Hey, Hajime. Can you do me a small favor?
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but... as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why... the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming
How the fuck are we supposed to prove it?
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all, cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Monami?
Too bad.
So you're saying there's a chance.
I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends anywhere. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
Monami and Chiaki's relationship. Proving it here. Is that the only way? Panic, talk, action. Okay.
Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. I won't let you. First open and mix. I can't lose. I won't let you. First open and mix. I'll lower your grade. Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. Chiaki and I aren't best friends.
Monami's notebook.
This is the end! When we investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
So sudden?
Give me that notebook!
Please say Hajime. Please say Hajime. Please say Hajime. We already read that one. Byakuya is the leader.
What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Please be Hajime. Please be Hajime. Please be
Nagito's
Hajime.
probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
Truth is, I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. It's just I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained. But now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
No! The final dead room. Oh, no!
There was a specific entry.
Oh, of course. Everyone's hungry and on edge. He's probably panicking because nobody believes him. Oh my god. No.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
Oh my god, it's so obvious. Oh.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
Oh.
There must be some mistake.
If you can find one, I would love it.
I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you'd do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
Wait, why are they sending a report to Monami if Monami can't write? That implies she can't read. Why are they sending a report to her to begin with in that case?
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the
Yeah,
card
I
reader
didn't
with her
like that.
handbook.
I didn't like when she did that.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew?
Oh, Monami could have told her.
That is a mistake. That must be a
Monami
mistake.
saw you testing them.
Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course not.
I will not believe it. I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor. There is just no way.
I don't want to believe it either. You're telling me. Oh, I liked it better when I thought it would be Hajime. Stupid fucking Nagito not being consistent.
Then nobody will be saved.
Whoa, 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 what's going on?
Chiaki is not the traitor.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me when I tried
Nope.
to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot about
Ah,
bombs.
fuck me.
There's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
No, Monami was there.
Chiaki is not the.
When we were trying to turn... Didn't Chiaki use the...
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me when I tried to.
That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake.
Monami.
Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
It seemed weird for Monami to be involved in this particular account.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
I know.
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I did not want to hear that.
Again.
Enough already. Please do not say another word. I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
Sonia.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake, does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
I would like if you had a good argument. This is probably gonna be Monica.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Well, yeah, but...
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma! Monokuma said so earlier. He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
Extremely easy argument,
Right.
unfortunately.
Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
Yeah, he didn't tell no one.
That... Monokuma may have just been lying.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
That's not it.
Telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
Look, statistically, it's the best choice. The alternative is to blindly vote for somebody. It's better to vote with for somebody with an intention behind it, at least.
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
Either way, you're randomly voting. You might as well vote for the one that seems like it has a higher chance.
I'm telling you that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
She is literally telling us it's her.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time. That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little? There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you?
I'm sorry.
Chiaki!
Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this. But still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time.
No.
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me, and cast your vote.
Damn it!
No.
Why did it end up like this?
Someone find something. Oh god, it's coming. Oh no. Why couldn't it have been a Hajime? Oh, B for bad. It's not fair. I feel the same as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness, loneliness, sadness. But most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness. But even so, I have to move forward. If we believe in the person who's urging us forward, we have to start walking and believe with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead. Okay.
Even so.
I wonder if there are multiple endings. I wonder if that's actually a choice or not. Man, I'm pooped. Let's go ahead and announce the results. The traitor from the Future Foundation and Nagito Komoeda's killer is Chiaki Nanami.
Damn it!
Are you serious? That was correct. The fact Chiaki was the traitor, the fact Nagito's crime depended entirely on luck. Everything was true.
Damn it.
That means that bastard managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Damn it.
We're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Chiaki, let me ask you one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that brought us to this island? Is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is...
I cannot believe it, even though I do not want to believe it. There is no choice but to believe, right?
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I could have said it sooner, but I couldn't say it no matter what.
'Cause,
I can't betray the Future Foundation. Can't betray?
well,
Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim where you please, you can't, right? It's the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray the Future Foundation. What the heck? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did is no different than sharing your secret yourself. You're right.
Why?
Now's not the time to be laughing.
well,
But strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think I wanted to protect everyone. That's why I feel proud of my actions. You're still saying things I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're not gonna answer, right? Like if we ask you why you were in the Future Foundation and stuff.
I'm sorry.
That is...
Even if you were a traitor, you never betrayed us. Chiaki, you will always be our friend, even now. We don't blame you for this. That's why you don't need to apologize.
Yeah.
So the traitor was revealed, and Chiaki lost. In the end, it all went according to Nagito's plan, huh?
Like...
About that. Was that really Nagito's goal? Is it really okay to say he was trying to find the killer and eliminate them? If so, isn't it strange? Strange.
So...
We nearly lost, right? And if Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You raised a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nagito said he would weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor. Huh?
Yes, indeed.
You successfully stopped Nagito's plan. Am I about to have to redo the whole second half of that trial? Nagito's plan was to reveal the traitor and kill everyone else besides the traitor. Kill everyone else beside the traitor?
Are you serious?
That was Nagito's goal?
Huh?
Why would he do something like that? To form a plan that only the traitor would survive? Is that bastard really that twisted?
Nope.
It's okay. Okay, what?
Well,
It's not just Nagito's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably wouldn't have taken things so far.
Chiaki.
You really are a kind-hearted person. You think so? I wonder where you got your personality from.
Perhaps.
Maybe our dad and our big brother, don't you think?
Hey,
Don't go
come on
talking about your
now.
family all of a sudden. That's totally ripping off Teru Teru.
I can't lose.
I cannot lose to Chiaki. Just like Chiaki and everyone else, even if I know it's a fight I cannot win, I must try to retaliate.
Retaliate?
I will no longer let you do as you please.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
Chiaotzu! She self-destructed?
What'd you say?
What is going on?
Huh?
Monokuma like that?
No, no!
I'm not dead.
A new one fucking came out.
Man, that surprised me. If only I didn't have a spare, I would have died.
I can't lose.
Not yet. I'm not done yet.
What?
If I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace.
Stop it, I say! I'm sorry, I lose! Forgive me!
Chiaotzu!
Hey,
Not yet.
Stop it. You don't stop right now. It's all going to be destroyed.
I won't forgive you.
Of course, I'm doing it so you'll all be destroyed. I will be the one to protect my students.
I won't let you.
I will protect them with my life. Monami, you.
Hey.
Now then, how many of you are still there? You might as well come out all at once.
Ooh,
How many? Not that much. Just around, 1060.
What did you say?
What?
1 million. 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion. Jump ahead, 10 to the power 52, 10 to the power 60. That's 10 to the 60th power.
hey.
After all this, you're still joking around. You sure have quite the daring spirit.
Too bad.
Except I'm not joking. What are you even saying anymore? Didn't you see that scene? While you're doing this, my clones are continuously and endlessly created in the Monokuma manufacturing facility.
That's wrong.
Those were just stuffed animals. That's right. I checked them with my own hands. They were just plushies.
Damn it!
You're bluffing. Monami, finish him off.
Hey,
Even if it's just a plushie, as long as you give it Monokuma's personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma.
What did you say? There's no way that's possible. That's not even magic. That's literally magic.
Magic, huh?
Could it be?
Have you already obtained that much power?
Hey!
Hold on, if you bring up magic so suddenly, we're gonna get confused. Unless you mean magic in a technological sense, we won't understand this at all.
Hey!
What's going on? Don't tell me. They're not gonna call this magic or something.
Well, I don't care how you interpret it.
in the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong! There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement?
That is a lot of Monokumas.
What's this?
Monokumai, perhaps.
And how many Monamis are left to challenge my army of 10 to the 60th power? You don't have anything to say. You don't have to say anything. I know. Let's see. You just have 10 more, right? I know everything. I am the conqueror of the new world.
I can't
I won't give up, even if I have no chance of winning.
It's okay, Monami. Well,
It's not about giving up, you know.
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in everyone and leave the rest to them. But
Right?
Damn it.
what the hell is going on? I do not know for certain, but the only thing I can say is
Please listen.
Monokuma is an enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like,
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy beside the Future Foundation?
This is bad.
We're in this situation because we're caught up in a dispute between these two organizations?
Okay, that's it. Let's just leave the talk for later. Because it's punishment time.
Just a little more time.
To wait or not to wait? That is the question. But what will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you know, right? There's no way I'd wait.
But I haven't.
I'm sorry.
Regardless, there's nothing else I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. Not that I...
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment. Special bleeding service.
Ah, for Monami too.
Huh?
Why even Monami?
It's just a 2-for-1 special. I could have killed that thing anytime I wanted since she's not a student. And also, I don't need anyone that will defy me anymore.
Uh-huh.
And also, I remember now. I'm an
Sorry.
only child.
That is...
What is that?
It's okay. Even if I'm here, I'd just be a burden anyway. And not just that. I've decided to believe in everyone.
You guys,
I'm sorry
I'm
about...
sorry about so many things. I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter. If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life. Love, love.
Bye, everyone. It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true. 'Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Man. Well, it still wasn't as bad as Leon's. Even until the very end, I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. Without realizing it, I'd fallen to my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my body. It's over. It just had to end, before I could ask what I needed to ask, before I could say what I needed to say. Chiaki vanished before my eyes, and I couldn't even tell her, thank you. That's what you wanted to say? If I had said that, would she have been comforted a little? As she was executed as the traitor, would she have been comforted a little? I don't know. My chest just hurt.
I don't believe it.
Good gracious, that was such a big surprise. As for Chiaki, she regularly took on the role of point man during the class trials, as did Nagito too.
What?
Not only was she the traitor, she was Nagito's killer too. Don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you'll need to rely on them.
What does that mean?
Now that the annoying rabbit is gone as well, all of the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone.
Are you serious? We can really leave this island?
I shall now present.
Congratulations! With this, I shall announce the end of the killing school trip. For you 5 who survived up until now, I shall give you the right to graduate. Thank you for all your hard work.
Are you really okay with that?
What do you mean?
There are still 2 days left. If you were acting like your usual self, you would be setting things up so another killing happens right away. You're right. Stop it. What are you saying? What if Monokuma changes his mind? Also, you said you 5, like you were emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end already? Even though we've still got 2 days left, right?
Huh?
It matters that there are 5 people left. Are you planning to make a volleyball team? The most vile of all possible crimes.
Stupid fool!
Don't stay quiet, say something. What's your actual purpose? You're our enemy and an enemy of the Future Foundation, so what's your true identity?
Hey,
If the Future Foundation is the world ender, then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created.
Huh?
no.
Well, you'll just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. The timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles.
Hey,
And when that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all of your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will find out for yourselves just how messed up this new world is.
Hey.
A new world? Don't go saying new shit all of a sudden.
Yep.
Just think of the 2 remaining days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest. 'Cause once you leave this island, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you.
Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept going. Forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why I didn't look back on everything that happened up till now. I didn't want to think about what was going to happen. I just kept praying that nothing else would happen, and burrowed deep into my sheets as if I were trying to hide. In doing so, I was somehow trying to endure the long day. And then the sun finally set. The day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess that isn't needed anymore. Is everything really going to end? What is everything, anyway? How far? How much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything going to end? There's still so much we don't know. About our school memories, the Future Foundation, Hope's Peak, Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this and turn our back on all of that? And not just that, if we're really leaving, then where are we going? To Hope's Peak? That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. At a place where my worries didn't even matter. Everything was about to end. I feel like I had a fun dream, somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right. It's the last day. According to Monokuma. Suddenly, my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I had never felt before. A fear like I had been abandoned in this world. Completely, utterly alone. With nobody left on this island. Kazuchi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonia. Like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. I suddenly couldn't believe in anything. Like everything in this world was nothing but lies. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. Rushed out of the cottage. We were in a simulation. Finally. We were in a simulation the whole time. When I left the cottage, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
Good timing. Good timing, what do you mean?
See?
Remember Nagito's video message that we found at the factory? Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb ruckus, what about it?
Well?
Apparently there was more to that message inside that laptop.
Yep.
We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial? Why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagito planned to leave this as a will. Nagito's will? Where is it right now? We were just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it. The restaurant. Guys? Hold on, let me check on the boy. Now seems like a good time. Hey there. Have some coffee. We did it. He's a roly-poly boy. Great! What the fuck's going on, guys? Why did Hajime just accept that Chiaki was talking to us? I was about to have a fucking meltdown if this room was full of people. Hey, you're late. Is it true? Nagito really left another message? Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster. Oh, that's nice. And I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
Never mind, here it comes. A coincidence, you say? Wrong. That is the will of causality guiding you. Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? I never allowed that.
Damn right.
So anyway, let's hurry up and play it. You're right.
I wonder who's watching this message.
Is it the traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. Ended the way he hoped it would.
Damn it.
Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor? Damn it, it was just as Monokuma said.
Hey!
So he really set up the traitor as the killer? And he even tried to make them survive the trial? Why would he do that? Enough with your useless talk. It appears there's still more. Hajime, would you like to address this? But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video,
How unfortunate.
unfortunately, I guess I lost. That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believe in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me.
Now then.
Let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm gonna speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Have I gotten the bad ending? Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyway, I was totally surprised. I mean... The Future Foundation's traitor must have known that truth all along. And so I was able to learn the truth about this world and resolve to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. But now that I know the truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery and the Future Foundation, he's raising all your hopes. But only so he can lead you to unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma's trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is... Jeez, what a hopeless truth. Who is Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that? That's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go. The key to that place is that message you found at Mizumi Castle.
Well,
Normally, you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place. But since the message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. It was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monami. But that has nothing to do with me. As you guys will still think you're... I had to hide this until my plan finally came to an end, but I guess now's a nice time to announce it, right? So then, I'll announce the password. 11037. Do I need to know this? Is this important? I hope it isn't. That is the password that was written in Mizumi Castle. You have to use that enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that really happens, praise me. Tell others what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Respect me.
please call me the ultimate hope.
This was Nagito's final message. That 11037, Nagito said, was that the password? There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter that ancient ruin. You better hurry, I think. Let's go before the countdown reaches 0. You're right. Let's go. Guys. What's going on? Oh, I can't. I have to walk. Oh. Now's not the time to relax. I need to hurry. Okay. Somehow it is quite nerve-wracking. Is it really safe to go inside? What's gonna be in there?
You are a boy, right?
It's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you? There's also the countdown. There's no time to stand around.
I'm gonna do it!
It's our last chance to get inside. I'm starting to feel nauseous from the thrills, the chills, the kills. Not this fucker.
Dumbass.
Now's not the time to fuck around. Yay! Ah, something good happens. Yeah. I will protect my young master. Let's go forward together.
Shut up.
Don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader's
Ugh. Believe that hope lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order. Oink, oink.
What?
What was that? I told her that you only understand piggy talk. I said you're cool in piggy talk.
in the name of my
I'm
family.
going to kill you.
Hajime.
Password, please.
It's gonna be fine.
There's no need for you to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now then, let's open the door to the future. What the fuck's gonna happen, dude? Beyond this door, the future is waiting. A sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward.
Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
Yeah, the vibes are pretty bad.
By the way,
Huh?
where did everyone go?
Everyone?
What? Something's wrong. What did I do? No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is... Guys? This world... Guys? Guys? What's going on? Sure. Oh. It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. and every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me, it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent, detecting irregularities among irregularities won't be that difficult. Ah, how boring. Do you like ships? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. You look like you were having fun. So that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? Ships? Ah, that's right. So this is a ship. You just realized that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The silence was starting to bore me. Instantly, I saw his true character. The overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile, but under that thin skin I could detect a foul, offensive odor, like some kind of putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a small exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Kamoeda. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me, so to share a room with a person like that, yep, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? Ah, so that's your talent then. What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possess, huh? Starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope's Peak Academy too, right? So you're one of us? But that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? How boring. Ah, sorry. I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. Because of those bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Ah, perhaps. Does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do? Now that you've ended up like this, there's nothing you can do, right? Listen well, using people is a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person, just as they used me in the past. That person. Are you talking about ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they already... I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me, even now, it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. This is a horrifying picture. Will I be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much. Hate? Explain your hand. Good point. This, the end of that bandage, is a woman's hand, right? Am I about to get liquid snaked? Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. Am I about to get liquid snaked? But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with the ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. I see. So you salvaged the body. Oh my. It's actually about to happen. I'm actually about to get liquid snaked by fucking Nagito. You really are a boring person. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know? Because she's my sworn enemy. Because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power. And for that Wait. Huh? Do I hate her? Huh. That's strange. Huh? 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 Ah, look out the window. We're finally here. You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh? I already know because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There is no reason we will ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you?